What's going on, everybody? This is AJ of the DFS Whisperers coming to you with a video for Wednesday evening's NBA slate. We have 14 games on the slate, big slate, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Hope everybody had a great Tuesday. For us personally, I cashed on both DraftKings and FanDuel, but unfortunately I didn't profit. Should have ran more Denver reserve stacks. And then also having DeLon Wright in a few of my lines didn't help either. He didn't even break 10 points, even though, we felt he was in a good spot, but it is what it is. That's why some of these sleepers we a lot of times call dart throws. But on to a new day. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. Shout out to Draft Dashboard, this tool that I'm using. It is what I refer to as pick and shovel for your everyday DFS needs. You have features like the position optimizer. You have the top sleepers and studs of the day. You get to see player trends. You have a scary accurate lineup optimizer. You have an NBA cheat sheet in case you don't want to do research or don't have time to do research. The NBA cheat sheet is here to save your life. So, and a few other features, but you get all of this for $1 for your first 30 days. Link is in the bio. Go ahead and sign up for Draft Dashboard. Put in $1, or I should say invest $1, and have the potential to win back thousands within your first 30 days. Not bad. So go ahead and sign up for this pick and shovel called Draft Dashboard. And also shout out to my Prizepicks as well. It's a dope DFS site where you run props, where you run props on players and guess over unders, and you can win up to 10 times your money if you guess the over under correctly on up to 4 players. Pretty dope site. You can also sign up in the bio as well. Just make sure when you sign up, use promo code WHISPER. And when you do that, you get a 2-player free prop and a 25% match on your first deposit. So pretty good deal. Shout out to my Prizepicks. So it's a big slate, but I'm just highlighting a few of the plays that I like. Sorry we weren't able to put out a video yesterday. It was pretty hectic. Some things kind of got in the way, but we're here. But for this slate, I'm going to start off with Kelly Oubre at 6,900. And the reason I'm running Kelly Oubre, this is a lot of it is revenge narrative. I mean, let's not forget he was traded away from the Wizards for Trevor Ariza. And as we know here in the sports world, I mean, when you play your former team, you just always absolutely want to crush them. Now, if you look at his projected points, I mean, he's projected to get 32. I'm personally going to take the over on that. 78 dash ranking going into this matchup, 50% chance to hit 5 times value. And you look at his last 5, he put up a 27, a 43, a 39, a 50, and an 18. And I just want to highlight something. That 50 that you see there, that was against my Atlanta Hawks. So, and to go along with what I'm talking about with the revenge narrative, let's not forget that Kelly Oubre was drafted by my Atlanta Hawks and immediately traded. So I guess there was a little something there with the team that drafted him, because he really came out and stuck it to us. I was watching that game. The guy has a motor about him, but it seemed like he just had an extra motor about him that day. And also to mention, he's coming off a dud. I mean, he put up only 18 DFS points in his last matchup. So I'm running the bounce back narrative as well. So coming off a dud, playing your former team that traded you away. I'm really loving this spot for Kelly Oubre. Put up a 29 last time he played him, but honestly, for this particular matchup, I could easily see a ceiling game from Kelly Oubre, which he does have a ceiling of around 54. So liking Kelly Oubre. And then next, JaMychal Green. You kind of heard me sigh when I said JaMychal Green, because as we know it, I mean, the Clippers are on a tail end of a back-to-back. Kawhi Leonard more than likely is going to get rested. Paul George may or may not get rested as well. I have to check on that one. But with Kawhi out, I mean, you get a bump in usage for JaMychal Green. I mean, he does have small forward, power forward, dual eligibility. Only 3,600. So, I mean, he could be a solid value play. He is projected to get 21 points, 21 DFS points in this matchup. 77 dash ranking going into this game. 61% chance to hit 5 times value. And I'll just be interested to see how chalk he is, because one thing I noticed about JaMychal Green, just at least, from what I've peeped, it seems like every time he's major chalk, he lets down. And then when when he's off everybody's radar, then he plays decently. But I do like him in this spot though. I know, and also too, to go along with what I was saying with Kelly Oubre, I mean, let's not forget JaMychal Green also, he played for the Memphis Grizzlies, so he's playing his former team. So he may have an extra motive about himself today. And if he were to do that, I mean, this is the perfect spot for it, with Kawhi Leonard getting rested. Then next, I'm going to have to run to Lou Williams to go along with the point of Kawhi getting rested. Obviously, Lou Williams is going to get a bump in usage, probably going to start. A lot of the field, more than likely, is going to be on him, and rightfully so. I mean, it's sweet Lou, $6,900 price tag. We know he could easily put up 40 to 50 points as a starter. He is projected to get 38. 100 dash ranking going into this game, 67% chance to hit 5 times value. In the last 5 times he's played Memphis, he's put up a 25, a 35, a 20, 29, and he's also had a 70 burger against them as well. And most of these games, I'm sure, was, with him coming off the bench. But as a starter, I mean, I could see, like I said, 40 to 50 point Lou, and it's almost to be expected. And like I always say, anybody who's sub 8K, who's projected to get you 40 or more, always is a lock for me. So I will be running quite a bit of Lou Williams today. Honorable mention, Montrezl Harrell. He's 7K, but let's always keep in mind that, that Lou Harrell connection is very real. And 9 times out of 10, if Lou is going off, Montrezl Harrell is going off as well. He just knows how to find him. And let me cut my notifications off. Amazon Flex trying to make a cameo. But anyway, let's move on to the next player, which is Ricky Rubio, who is back today. Well, I'll put it like this. He's probable. But he's 5,500, which seems too cheap for Ricky Rubio. Let's keep in mind, before this injury, he's missed the last three or so games with back spasms. But before this injury, let's keep in mind he was averaging around 35 to 40 DFS points. If you go into his history, look at his game log. I mean, the guy has been a solid producer this year and has often gone overlooked. Now, I don't know if how much love he's gonna garnish today with this low price tag. But it's almost feeling kind of Malcolm Brogdon-ish, like it did. What was it, a couple nights ago, where he was Malcolm Brogdon was 6K, and it was just like, whoa, hold on, this is a total misprice right here. Gotta hop on this. This is how I'm feeling about Ricky Rubio today. I'm assuming he gets his normal workload, around 30 minutes or more, but I mean, he's projected to get 34 points, or about 35 points, which for a $5,500 price tag is excellent. 82% chance to hit 5 times value. And you look at his last 5 versus Washington, 29, 31, 34, 19. He's also put up a 62. So, yeah, he's had a ceiling game against Washington. And let's keep in mind he's in a better situation in Phoenix, where he has more weapons around him, which is what's contributing to his uptick in DFS production. So I'm loving Ricky Rubio today at 5,500, and him and Kelly Oubre, look for them to potentially go off together in this matchup. So you can run both of those guys in multiple formats, in my opinion. Last but not least, I'm gonna have to trust the process today, even though the process kind of came to a halt yesterday. Joel Embiid at 9,100. And let's just say, when it comes to a bounce back narrative, you can't get no more bounce backier than this. I just made up a new word. The man went 0 for 11 yesterday against the team that eliminated him in the playoffs, which you would expect in a game like that the dude would absolutely crush. But I'm not sure what was going on in his mind, but All I know is I'm sure he's heard it from the media. He's hearing all the backlash, and going into this game, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of an extra fire within him. I expect the Joel Embiid that we've come to know and love in tonight's matchup. And due to recency bias, a lot of the field may be off of him. I mean, and with a performance like that, I could see cause for concern. But if you want to potentially get ahead of the field with a kind of a underpriced stud at 9,100 who could potentially get you 50 points, take a stab at Joel Embiid. I mean, look at his history against Sacramento in his last 3 matchups. He put up a 56, a 63, and a 49. So he does flourish in this matchup. And after coming off a dud like that, I mean, he is projected to get 48 in this matchup, but I could easily see 60 or more point Embiid. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. 62% chance to hit 5 times value in this matchup. The spot doesn't get any better for him. Like I said, probably going to garnish only, probably only going to get low ownership. But I'm running Joel Embiid at $9,100. And so I believe that is all my picks. Like I said, there's just a few that I wanted to highlight. Didn't want to make the video too lengthy, but let me head to Prizepicks real quick, see what props I like. Tristan Thompson, that's very tempting. I mean, projected for 33 on FanDuel. I believe Magic is still without Vucevic, so Tristan could be getting all the rebounds he can handle in tonight's matchup versus the Magic. So I would take the over on Tristan Thompson. Let me give y'all another one. Ooh, Joel Embiid. I'm tempted to go over for him. 47. Like I said, I could see 60-point Embiid tonight. So I would take the over on Joel Embiid. I'm trusting the process today, man. Jared Allen. I'm sorry. I was going to give y'all 2, but I'm seeing these props. You got some pretty juicy props. Jared Allen has been on a tear. I got to check on that DeAndre Jordan. I believe he's still out or questionable, but I'm going to double check on that. But the way he's been playing, going over 40 consistently recently, I'd have to take the over on him. But those are just 3 props that I like for right now. Like I said, sign up to my Prizepicks using promo code WHISPER. It's the link's in the bio. Remember, you get a 2-player free pop. Not free pop. You don't get no soda. A 2-player free prop and a 25% match on your first deposit when you sign up, and have a chance to win up to 10x your money. So you can make some pretty good bread on Prizepicks. But that is the video for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting as always. And shout out to the DFS Club. You have DC of DFS Space, Gabriel Skywalker of Skywalker DFS. And, as always, we're going to go into this, I believe it's Wealthy Wednesday. So let's go into this Wealthy Wednesday with a new hope, a new vigor. We wish each and every one of you a nice, hefty bag. And also make sure you guys follow us on our socials. Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. Email link is in the bio. And yeah, that's it. So let's go out there. Let's win some money today, guys. And we are out here. Whisper Squad.